Hello, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. It's been basically almost 2 weeks since I last played this game. The previous videos were pre-recorded since I went on vacation, and I'm a bit, how do you say, lost, I guess. Let me see, where were we? Oops, not that one. It's... this one. Let me see, armor pieces, hangman's boots, tattoos. Okay. Okay, that's pretty much where we were. I guess we could. We still have no idea how to get up here, though. That's still thing. Can we not? We can't talk to her from here. Hmm. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get the boots out of this guy.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. The material appears to be ceramic. It's clean
Yeah, we
white,
already know this.
delicate, and fragile.
We already know
These
this.
are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
All right.
The cadaver
Never mind, we can't do anything. We need to get him down first. Got it. We don't really know much else what to do here, huh? I mean, I guess we can try going in here. No, it's locked. And I think we already...
Old call box with a matrix. You hear the same waiting room. You ring the... What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to the woman here, see if she can let us in, I guess. Hey there.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome.
Nothing, I guess. I guess we can take a look at this, I guess. Books collected, okay. Lake trout, interesting. Sports magazines tucked in a dark corner. Come on, you can go faster than that. Alright, what's this? Quaint picture books, very colorful. It's a tome of fascist magic, rather candid. Another boring book, it's discarded here. What is this?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner.
Okay.
The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Alright.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
What else?
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas a la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou, in a bookstore. It's you.
Squint fist. Can you see cities on the map?
You can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu, on Archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas. Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark. 850 million people live on these little dots.
That's a lot.
An oceanic world of culture and commerce torn apart by history.
Look at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods. But looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away. Perhaps they are gods, gods of distance and outer dust.
Yeah, okay. Ravenshaw.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Rivershell East.
What the west of the river?
Prud'homme, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
And Martinez?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Rivershell Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest.
Okay.
No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
Look at the map of Martinez.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48.
So it's outdated a few years, I guess.
Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbour, even the whirling in rags there.
Storekeeper, can I buy these maps?
Sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
Rude.
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why is the one of Martinez so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
Yeah, I figured it was out of date.
Some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
What happened then?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
Indeed. It's just 90 cents. Not worth the hassle of getting caught stealing.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Alright, let's see what this is. It's an interactable. Alright.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Trace some path through the
Your
grid.
finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun, and finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Okay, that's a nice way to put a map here, huh? Map. Oh, there it is. Oh, you can see where everything is. Sleeping dock worker. Damaged ledger. This guy. Abandoned lorry, set of tracks. Conceptualization for the box of sunglasses. Conceptualization impossible for her. Authority godly for him. That's one thing we need. We need godly authority for this guy. Cafeteria window. Perception sight. Okay. And map wall. Interfacing challenging. Okay. The white ones are available right now. Okay. I do wonder what's behind this curtain here.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains,
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtains?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
Where the hell are you seeing this, my guy? I'm not seeing it at all. Is she actually trying to do some voodoo thing to get the people to buy books?
This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
And who are the Seminese?
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fishhead charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Alright, let's just open them.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand has closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Right, I forgot. This place is like cursed or something like that. Maybe she'd actually fall for this. I sense this place is calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Why is this about the curse? That's why you're afraid.
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
So you are afraid of the curse.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
Fuck it.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Alright, let's talk to you. Why do you want so much about these curtains then?
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Why are you so uptight?
Welcome to crime,
Yeah,
romance, and biographies of famous people.
Why are you so uptight about those curtains? I just want to know what's on the other
I
side.
already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
If it's a storage room, then why does it have a Seminese ward protecting it?
It's just for decoration.
You have a dead fish as decoration? With no eyes? She wavers under the gaze, mouth pressed with a tight-slipped smile, and something breaks.
Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant.
Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
Have you sought help from... how does... okay. How does this curse manifest
The
itself?
curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman. She looks around in a dimly lit
It's
store.
the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
She peers at the curtain again.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Annette mentioned that the previous tenants were had experienced some financial troubles.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
Not the cacodemons.
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
Strange, I feel unwanted too. What does that mean?
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
Have you sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
She noted the strange cage-like trinket in the curtains.
Wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear, it's not enough.
So it is the building, okay, yeah. There is more to this building. Is your pen part of the ward as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion.
Oh, okay,
it's
so
to
this...
compel people to buy books.
Okay, that's what you were doing.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
Yeah, better than nothing, I guess. Would you like me to take the case? I could investigate, see if the curse is real.
Certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
You think we can bullshit and ask him to, like, pretend to be a medium or something?
Psychic arts? Sounds right down our alley.
Alright. Help Annette, you're a master of psychic arts. Alright, convince her to let you investigate the room commercial area.
Slither up to her, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Goddamn, we were very lucky we had all those modifiers. Because goddamn, ma'am, I'm here to help. I've handled natural situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
I have returned from the void, a paradetective with a long line of paradetectives. I sense the psychic emanation from afar. The sleeper beyond calls out.
I'm not sure I can trust your claims. Honestly, you look like a bit of a drinker. I'm sorry for being so blunt, but...
The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook. Go ahead then, rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
That's what he's doing, okay. I admit I have my share of drinks, but only because the spiritual realm is parapsychologically taxing.
How do you know all this?
Here we go.
Your words brought me here in the first place. The Summoning's blood also runs through me. I'm Void Revenant. I have powers to debad all the bad energies. Alright, let's try this one.
You're part Simonese. Oh, it means our meeting couldn't have been mere chance. The hand of fate guides us.
Or the power of me bullshitting.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
Just ask my partner Kim, he'll vouch for me. The lieutenant mumbles in minor confusion. He has not been listening closely enough. You've put him on the spot.
Certainly so, ma'am. I can assure you my partner is eminent in this particular field.
Yeah, that's what you get for not paying attention, Kim.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
Hand on my heart, on my honor.
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Oh no. Are you gonna drag me into the fog?
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Of course, the entity, for I have sensed its presence.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Don't tell me all this is gonna leave us to finding out the lady driver is living in the abandoned building. Oh man, that would be kind of amazing, accidentally going into that. Chimney, passage between heaven and hell, of course.
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there.
It's definitely the lady driver. Oh my god, we accidentally advanced the plot.
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it. Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
I am quite curious to talk to her too.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin.
Right, questions about the curse.
But please, only a few questions. You
Right, never mind.
Looks
Let's go. Kim, we're ghost hunting now. Alright, what is this? Investigate the doomed area. Alright. Oh, okay, it's not... Okay, dumbass. It's the curtain. I'm an idiot. Sorry about that. Official business going on outside, don't worry about that.
You see a set of
Hold the curtain open.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Small terrified owl escapes the blizzard. She tries her best to look away, her own face buried in her hands.
Jamais vu. Derealization.
Alright, what is this? What did I do?
Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
1 XP for every orb clicked. Oh, that's useful. Alright, that's very useful. For every what? Blue orb? Was that the thing? Was it? For every orb. Oh, that's pretty useful. Yeah, we'll say. Okay, we can't internalize anything else because we don't have any other free slots. That's fine. Nice. Now I get money and XP from doing this. Ghostly silhouette hair dryers. Vaguely androgynous portraits of a man. Merely looking at the unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Oh, come on, buddy. Alright, let's go
A
in.
heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Knock on the door.
Only an echo. No one is there.
Unlock the door with the key.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
I'm not gonna let Kim get hurt. I'm going in first. Oh, this is surprisingly well maintained. Hey Kim, what do you want to know?
What is this place?
The lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. Look, I think this may be the Argent Tips Boxing Club for young
I
athletes.
think you're right, though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
There has to be a reason why no one's been here for ages.
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now let's move on, shall we?
Alright, Kim. Alright, actually, let's go ahead. Whoops, not that one. Tools. Flashlight. There we go. Oh, that's kind of cool. Buddy, just move your arm normally. Alright, let's see what this is. Sand is dripping from a punch bag. And this is a ball. Oh, nice. We got the ball to give those guys. Nice. The poster says citrus fruities and the rest is worn out. Worn off. Something. Alright. What's this? Items. Got the ball for them. It's kind of expensive too. Alright, what is this?
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Oh no, we're not gonna lift that.
Why does it feel so familiar?
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There's no collar on that barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard would just remove the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Is it familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone.
Huh.
It's just a memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
I'm not gonna lift that. Not gonna lift that? Alright, so before we actually do anything, let's go ahead and go back and give those guys their ball back. Let's just remove our little flashlight here. And why not? Let's put our bag here. Now if we go, where is the, yep. There they are. Hey buddy, we got your ball back.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul, if he's got principles.
Found you a new ball.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now, no need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
Exactly, and I really did try.
Trying is worth as much as is accomplished. In this case, almost nothing. Fine. You try to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
I saw the statue of the Philippe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
It seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself.
Elysium is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
Yeah, right. There is some wariness in his voice now. He's heard his rant many times before.
The carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philippe was a big fan of the purple nose candy the
Purple?
nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
Okay, I guess cocaine is purple in this universe.
You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
Yes, obviously annoyed.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of
Oh
vision.
no, you're making
to
excuses,
aid
buddy.
their work. Regnum cocainum. Revachol's finest years.
He seems to grow taller, brimming with pride about the past.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philippe III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine.
Oh
The
no.
court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor. And it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Oh man, that guy had no shot. He was addicted from the start.
Higher realms. Of course, it all makes sense.
What was that about? Higher realms? Sounds interesting.
It's really not. Please, do spare us the cocaine fairy tales.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
It would be fun. Alright,
Right.
let's try to check what this guy's all about.
Still, all you see is an old soldier refusing to replace his uniform
so
with
close.
a civilian.
Anything else I can assist?
So close. Alright, what do you need?
Officer, the mere sight of police in Mart.
Nope. Alright, let's go on ahead and investigate the ghost building then. But before that, let's go ahead and dig in the trash. Whoops. They have 2 whole bottles. Nice. What's this? Oh, it's the... Right. In we go. Let's actually see if our primary suspect is over here or not. Oops, don't forget to bring in the flashlight. The hallway is blocked by an old window planes and debris. Alright, so we can't get in there. Interesting. Alright, what is here? A few things. Okay, let's see what this is. Large something full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. You know, I just recently found stuff. I went into a fair with stuffed animals. They are very smelly. Like, oh man, I cannot believe that. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind me of blades. Ooh, there's a mannequins around. Ooh, money. A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow column. Blue velvet sword, soft to the touch. Moth-lin. Is this Emma's atelier? Who's Emma? Oh, the right. From the Oh, what's this? But where are the clothes it used to display? What are you talking about, my guy? Are you having memories? What is this?
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
He sounds surprised and a bit cautious.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Surprisingly, you know a lot about technology. Alright, turn on.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Alright, look inside the
It's
compartment.
empty, like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This is where the memory should go.
Okay, press play.
Nothing happens. Something's missing. There's no tape in the player.
Oh, I guess we could just
Nothing happens. Something's missing. There's no tape in the player.
I guess if we have a tape that needs playing, we can just put this. Right, print.
Nothing happens.
Alright. What's this? That's a map. Or not. Scribble a notebook. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Okay.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on, how do I know what Kendrick mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
I guess Harry here has selective memory. What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Oh no, we just stumbled into something big, didn't we?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical
I
here.
think so. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Wait, who is the Game Master?
Someone very important. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
Give me a second. Alright, so where were we? Right, the Game Master. If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
All of this is gone, left unrealized.
Okay.
There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My god. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Okay, so it's not related to our mystery girl. No, it's just the plans they had for this area. The cost of airwave alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else? Squinted lines.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Alright, well, what's this one?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind?
I think it's just D&D, buddy.
One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the Welkin. This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged.
Okay, buddy.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
Some meta commentary, perhaps. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Well, it's been educational. It's time to
Just
move
look
on
at
from the
those
Welkin.
details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone.
Inspect the
The
photos.
photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones.
I see.
You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
That would be an interesting game. Okay, so inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. Everyone is constantly teetering on the edge of the abyss, an abyss of production. These squares look orderly, but beneath them is chaos. worry, pain. Mini-Me stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Keep reading. What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of
A
nothingness.
note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe."
Guess they were trying to make a game of some sorts then. Oh, wait, Kim wants to talk.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question.
The lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his hands.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
Alright, buddy, what do you need to
Looks
do?
like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Oh, okay. Basically, the internet.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Like the DM, huh?
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
Just give it a few decades, probably. They're in the 50s, right? And this was the role-playing game?
Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with heat death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
The lieutenant tilts his head, thinking. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish
it's
it.
too late for that, I'm afraid.
A half smile breaks out of his face. He says, looking around the derelict room. The pipes howl and rats crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Ooh, nice, we got new XP. Alright, let's put actually on authority for once. We kind of need authority. I am gonna take off my clothes later. Because some one of these give me less authority, right? Which one is it? This one gives me less authority. And this one. So I'm gonna, after talking to that guy, I am gonna remove all these useless things. Alright, what do we have here? Skis with slipstream planted on laminated top layer. Steel rotor blades bearing the slipstream logo. And this is production schedule filament memory. Oh, hello. Ah, I guess they started using this then. Is this just an item? It's 50, it's really expensive. Alright, let's see what it does.
Tiles on the cube are like a smooth draw. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, a bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter?
It isn't.
The static gets louder. slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean that glowing thing I put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
You should ask her for a hint.
Password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you
This is
please
my
repeat?
birthday.
Still no.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Why
today?
did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
You hear the flip-through catalog before reading out the studio scare.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
Wow. So conceptual. And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
Alright. Well, what are you, a machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Okay. Yvonne, my partner tells me that you're here because the radio computer guys are all paranoid.
They are merely cautious. It's my job to protect their filaments as a password repeater at the East Insulindian Station.
Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Doesn't it get lonely doing this job?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk to people all day.
I guess in a way, yeah.
That's why she does this.
Oh. Oh, sweetheart.
Now, please tell me if there's
That's all for now.
thank you. And
Tiles on the cube are still... Nothing happens.
Alright, so actually, let me
Tiles
just...
on the cube. The
remove the thing.
filament slides out.
Can we look at it? Huh. Maybe here.
Your flashlights, some of the handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out
No.
3 slogans. This, everyone is mini-me, stands for a mini-me. As time goes,
Looks like they didn't.
a note in the bottom.
No, okay. Anyways, I guess we can sort that thing later. Let's go on ahead and see this. What's here? Money and magnesium. That's nice. Oh, this is the hunting place, probably. Is this a fridge? What is this? What's a furnace?
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
What is this thing? Looks like a giant ice
The
bear.
lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
It's a fridge, right? Let's
A
open
gust
it.
of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim. It's a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
He relaxes his hand, his face battered by the harsh light of the open fridge
Let's
door.
take a look inside.
Look
The
inside.
shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar at the first
Good
place?
question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
The lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers. He studies it in the light. So they try to sell ice cream with this hyper
I
carnivore.
know. What an unfortunate marketing choice.
I mean, you probably shouldn't have made it so threatening, right?
What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The lieutenant points at the red, snarky cable running from the
The
fridge.
fridge buzzes with energy.
Alright. Don't tell me that thing is the note. An ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. Right, what is the note?
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Soif.
I wonder who wrote this
Looks
note.
like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe they had to leave in a hurry.
That's a plausible hypothesis.
Remind me again, what's a filament
It
memory?
belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
A primitive hard drive, then.
It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
Who's the little ginger kid?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
You mean Kuno?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
It is worth a lot. You have any idea what the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
It's around here, probably. Alright, what's this? There's a flash. The flashlight casts a strange shadow where the hidden doorway is. Oh, hello, secret passageway, huh? Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Oh boy, rifles. What are they doing here? Someone has stuck the bust guns beneath the ceiling.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles.
He points up at the rifles
Must
under
be
the
no
ceiling.
weapons cache.
Look, there's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Let me see if my gun's there. Alright. Okay, I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
This one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
What does it mean, a rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
We could like pretend the gun is working, right, and threaten people.
He likes this find.
No, you like it, huh? Items. Can we? No, wait. No, okay, that'd be ridiculous. We can't do anything with this. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else is here? Frozen ice cream maker. Ah, there we go.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Alright, don't turn the... Try to crack open the
You
lid.
slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here. No, this is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry...
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in your...
I know how to do that. Alright, let's see if I can do this thing. Hopefully it doesn't break.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand...
Alright, whatever. Fine. We'll try to find a better pry bar later. So we can interact with the... Alright, let's see what it
letter
is.
you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board.
Alright, you know what? Let me actually just save. I don't want to faint again. Nope.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Inside, you
What is
see
this?
two tickets. The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who are they for?
Who do you think?
Close it.
Slightly.
Alright, so I gotta put a few things on logic. Alright, what's this? Come on, don't do that. Come on, buddy. Just take all. Okay. What's this?
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
The black one to the ice cream maker. Alright.
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
I don't know, I unplugged it. Do you think things
The
are a reason?
lieutenant raises his...
Alright, let's see if I can...
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream...
Awesome, yeah, the thing is melting. Let's try using the pry bar for this.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna save before I do anything. And I'm gonna turn that thing. Just
This
curious.
orange machine turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur. The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge.
What is this?
You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very eyes.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open.
Advanced? Where do we get
I
one?
have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this mysterious ice cream maker.
I'm actually gonna reload the save because I don't... There we go. Let's just plug this back in and be done.
Only the red cape somewhere. A machine hums a...
Alright, let's see. We can continue on here, but let's not do that. Intercom. Ooh, what is this? Drama. This replaces the shirt, which gives me conceptualization. Alright, let's try like that. Why not? Let me see. Where is my... conceptualization, where is it? Oh, it's a 4. It's good for now. All right, let's go ahead and investigate what's over there. Yeah, that's the furnace, right? Wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Tim, what is this thing? It's a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks
No
inside.
one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice, or several voices, talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I heard someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
Smear your hands with coal,
A
why not?
loose layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
Why not?
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your cheeks, telling stories of your wild soul.
What are you doing?
I am the reincarnation of an ancient Suffolk warrior.
Please wipe your face clean, officer.
No, you're a proud warrior. Keep it.
Why not?
These 3 stripes give you strength in this dangerous realm. It would be foolish to remove them.
We're exploring the dark place and I need protection from a war paint affords.
And this protects you.
This is a traditional war paint. It will grant me safe passage with the spirits that guard this place.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
He stubbornly looks away from you in the furnace.
Just pointing out, this is not traditional Seminese war paint. No idea where you got it.
Oh, we got, alright. Hello!
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
You hear a woman's voice answer.
you've awakened the entity.
Hello? Are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the 2nd floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs.
Oh,
The
that's...
sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
These voices I heard right now. Well, that's convenient. Alright, let's go. We now are smeared in war paint, ready to face any type of danger we might have. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little save, just in case. And up we go. Oh, wait, no, this is... not upstairs. Where's upstairs then? I guess that one, that way is upstairs.
Yes?
No, nothing, sorry. Upstairs. Upstairs, come on, buddy. How do we get up? Probably. Yep, through here. For a place I haven't gotten yet. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Ooh, a cups. What's this? Postcards. Nice. Alright again. Save. Oh, hello. Trail full of dice, colorful something, and hundreds of them, and candy dispenser. Alright. Who are you?
Hello. I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on the throne of tools with the emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
Sorry about shining the light directly into your eyes. I hope you don't mind it.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade.
She's not the entity. Relax, buddy.
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Hold on, what do you mean about milieu?
Yes, a milieu is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on her table.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
I must have confused me with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
What are you talking about? Asking me about dice.
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Maybe. I'm not really sure why I'm here, honestly. Sure, I like role-playing games. I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set. Unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around here are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites. This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
So you worked out a niche of making dice, huh?
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity
Buddy,
here.
get out of here.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean by daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops to try and come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
Okay, that's what happened, huh?
She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
And you never took your eyes off the work to look out the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from
makes
the
sense.
darkness.
Yeah, when you have light and you have a window, yeah, it makes sense.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Do you often work Sundays nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
I see, thanks for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Hey, where are we anyway? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repaired, there's still some cold black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
I've heard this place is cursed. Do you know anything? Did you know that the people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Yeah, Pleasant's the one who sent me. She's convinced the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There's hardly any customers, and he exploits her own daughter to keep the company going.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold up, the Whirling Rag is part of the Doom commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
Yes, but it's a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach there.
And then there is me.
She starts looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
I'll be the first to admit there's many inconsistencies in this so-called curse.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring.
A bit, yeah.
But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see. Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Shivers? What the fuck's shivers? What? Shivers. What is this? Tune into the city. I'd like to order a die from you.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
No. Why not?
Ah, yes. Fortress accident. It's too bad they never finished their game.
That's a bit of a memento for
the
them.
The Wiro Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death. And loss, of course.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice, and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
Why do you need to cast it in resin?
Untreated bone is porous and prone to chipping. Cast it in something hard like resin though, and voila, it's perfect.
What's a standard role-playing die?
It's an icositetrahedron, a 24-sided die that can produce results for 2-sided, 3-sided, 4-sided, 6-sided, and 12-sided die with a single roll. Technically, you can also use it for many other sizes, but you may need to reroll results.
It's a deal.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
Do you know what happened to the other tenants? Everyone's gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
There used to be a hair salon here, right?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
Yeah, makes sense.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad. It's not about the haircut, it's about the confidence.
What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customer should be a little bit open-minded.
Yes, it just wasn't the time yet.
She tucks a strand of hair under her headscarf. What happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemiteps Boxing Club. A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
And who was him?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Maybe that's what Kuno needs, a community-centric boxing club.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
He's the little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
She looks at the window. It's oddly quiet there at the moment.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
How that community project worked out?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
I guess we'll take a look at that later.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
What's up with the broken window?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milius. Who would have guessed?
What's a snuff milieu?
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Cool, very cool about the debris, but what's a snuff milieu?
It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that, as if it's just another piece of information to lay out for the world.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-Roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Alright, give me a second. No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't get a level up. Weird. Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
I mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist. No, he mostly just did drugs.
Oh.
Anything else?
Found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
Insect right activists? What in the name of...
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings.
I'm guessing they were just hunted to almost extinction, like we did for whales to get their oil, to make perfumes.
And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I'm glad they got what they deserved. Making clothes out of beetle wings is a terrible idea.
At least it had some spark to it. Most young designers just combine lace with leather and call it original.
She shifts in her simple woodwear shirt.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
Anything else?
What's with the rollerblades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
See, she rests her chin in her hand with an impish smile.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Interesting. What do these transmissions say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No, wait, forget it. It would take too long.
What a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She closed her eyes, some remnants of memory light up on her
She
face.
liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
Meaning they never worked, huh? What do you mean liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway, as if she can hear the chit-chat behind the curtains and a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
From what I've seen, the project did look quite impressive, but the bit...
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important.
That's too bad. I would have supported them. The project sounded great.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
She tosses a pair of dice onto the table. One of them stops near the edge of the metallic desk.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die. The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Anything else?
There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees, like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Oh no.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
Alright, what were the other ideas?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
Oh no.
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
She leans back, disapproving.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls. Fritta does the same thing.
Who the hell's Frit? Oh, I know a girl just like that. She works at the, in Frit as a cashier. She's not particularly friendly.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Revachol ICT. And they already had the bear.
She closes her eyes as remembers something painful. What about the bear?
The bear.
It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Revachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
The bear was scary. Every time I saw the bear, I felt scared, like he would come alive at any moment now.
The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherion.
Of course.
Sounds cool. Why is everyone doing drugs in this place? Even the taxidermist?
Mega something, whatever.
Megatherion, a mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
The horrific necktie tightens around your neck, strangely excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun this time around.
Grab the nighttime, not now, you beast.
What?
Do you ever feel like your vision beast trying to blackmail the fun out of you?
No, officer. I don't have a vision beast. Normal people don't have vision beasts. Only drug-addled madmen like the taxidermists do.
What about horrific neckties? Do normal people have horrific neckties?
Neckties? I guess they do sometimes, officer. But I don't understand how it's relevant to our discussion. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
Seems almost sad finishing the story. Some dust beams swirl in the afternoon air. Her eyes follow it
Anything
idly.
else? Another
Found this-
failed business, perhaps?
Found the building.
I've been here for a long time.
Yeah, okay. I found the building's intercom. It's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
So you're telling me that the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
I was wondering about the world in rags. Is it part of the same building complex?
I could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the doomed commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
I saw a name East Delta Pinball on the doorbell.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, fluorography, trick track, especially pinball.
I like pinball. The machines are fun. I actually had a little miniature machine when I was a kid. Like very small. They're like the size of my laptop or something. It was pretty cool.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
Kinda not you, Kim.
His disdain for pinball could not be clearer.
A strange thing happened when I tried calling a company named Slipstream CSA. Someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
She said she was from something electronics.
Tricentennial Electrics?
There's a moment before she recognizes the name.
It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
No, it was something else. It was eerie. It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
May have been some sort of rare electrical anomaly.
Prank is more likely, no? Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
Have more questions?
Sure, I'm listening.
And I had no other questions.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What
Alright.
else?
Bye. We're pretty much almost done for the day for this part, so I'm gonna keep exploring the rest of the building, just a little bit. I guess there's nothing much else to explore, huh? Alright, can just go on ahead and where is the punching bag? It's over there. I can examine it. Alright, let's get out of here. Pick up the dice in a few hours. I'll pick them up tomorrow, I'm sure it's fine. We have a new postcard, and we have... What? This on our hand, it's a bit better than nothing. Alright, lady. Oh, wait, right. And, let's take out the, flashlight with this. Let's do a bit of a save here, and let's see what she has to say to us.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus?
Yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
It was a charnel house, failed business and enterprises, leeching life energy from the bookstore.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us.
She shakes her head.
But What else did you find? Did anything survive?
I've talked to the
of course not. Have you located the entity?
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Niha, and she was a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
No, ma'am. I felt her aura. She's not the one blamed for this curse.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed.
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire. You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
More malignant, pulling the strings. You know what, let's go ahead and blame the taxidermist. The source of the taxidermist's shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down on this place.
Oh, how horrid! I knew something wasn't right about that place. Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
Yes. I performed the ancient mist dispelling rites. This commercial area is doomed no more. Let's discover the fucking thing. Yeah, my god.
Of course. I trust my Seminole's wards and charms kept you safe while you perform the ancient rites.
She looks at you with sudden admiration.
All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course. But still. Thank you, officer. Truly. You've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore, and that's no small achievement.
She so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything. It will only last a day or two, a week tops. Then her mood will sour and she will feel the curse again.
All right then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
But before any of that, let's increase our authority a little bit, I think. Yeah, increase our authority a little bit. Alright, let's get out of here, and that's gonna be it for me. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Disco Elysium. Ciao.